okay, the only difference would be we would put you at 2.5 degrees instead
Yeah.
of 2 degrees.
Yeah.
But that's not whatever. You know,
Yeah.
like on the one I just got, the Paradox is set up 68 to 31. And they were like, well, your primary would be actually this one that I ordered, 68, 2.5, 31.5.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, well, let's just see how this works. And yesterday, the day before, it came in the mail. Yesterday, I came.
Was it just a game changer or what?
Game changer, or the first fucking foot I had, 15-foot, sunk it, confidence booster, and then being like, okay, I like this look more than the Paradox is obviously the best technology out there. Zero torque with swing balance, hence why it's fucking got the weights the way it does.
Yeah.
But they were like, when I release, I always release closed.
Yeah, you got to keep the club face a little more square.
Yeah.
I mean, the toe can just go a little bit, but if you over toe it,
right, I'm always missing.
Yeah, you're gonna have face to path issues down the road, right?
Yeah, because I'm all even on my swing. I'm a little in to fucking out to in, not in to out.
Right. Well, that's the thing. We got to teach you. Well, you got to get in the slot. You have to learn how to get to 7, to learn how to go to 2, to hang out around 2 to 0, right?
Right. And then, ooh, wow, the little miss ain't the miss no more. I mean,
well, that's the thing. You know,
dramatic.
you watched Rory, I'm sure, at the Masters. Like, look at him from like 5 years ago. How his driver swing was a little more down and squatty. Now he's more upright and he's trying to play those, 0 to 2 degrees path, either positive or negative, right? Trying to just keep it tighter. Because he said the misses are smaller, which is true.
Yeah, the misses are smaller.
Right? But he's in the slot.
Oh, he's in the fucking slot.
Yeah, he
and
is.
Now I really wonder if they're gonna put him at #1 ranking over Scheffler, because Scheffler's first 2 days, I was like, bro, you suck.
then he goes on a heater. He's all what? He get 3rd place. Second.
By 1 stroke.
And he missed that birdie on 16 on day 18, right? Just right on the edge. That would have been such a.
If you went to shot 2 over and 4 or 4 over and 2 over the first 2 days.
Well, what about Rory? Freaking, he only started a 1 stroke better than he did off Friday.
Right.
I kind of like that they have that plastic thing there. It makes you have to kind of swing up on a little bit, huh?
A little bit, but that way it sets the ball no matter what is dead center.
Yeah.
You know, whether you're using your line or not, as soon as you get white on blue and can't see, but only white, you know. Because if you're here, where I used to be, white is way to you and blue is way to me. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
And finding it.
It's a little quick.
And then what I found out of the last 10 times too, it's 2 out of 3. One will break.
Oh yeah. I mean, honestly, like, first of all, you're on a cheese grater right now. I mean, this green's
right. It's not.
This is the worst it gets when they're punched because they're fast, but now they're bumpy. You know. I didn't even know those things were. Why are there tees over there now? I know.
Yeah, and then see, so you can move them in too. The gate, even make it.
I wish that these plastic things were mirrors so you can just see, because when you're in a mirror, you start seeing this little tiny movement. Yeah. I was trying to find my mirror. It's somewhere in my garage right now. My garage is a bomb. I got the podcast studio all dialed in last night.
Did you?
I was up till midnight piecing it together. So I would say a little smoother tempo through the ball. You're kind of jabbing at it a little bit. Because when you get here, it's good, like bam. I was like tick, tock, a little more fluidity to it. May have to make it whiter.
I don't know what I'm doing right now. Fucking cut the phone off.
Does it go longer?
No, that's as long as it gets.
Okay.
Then you can put these in to keep your putter square.
Oh, the little tracks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Then it'll be just only as wide as your fucking putter head.
Right. That's really cool. Try not to watch it. Try to keep your eyes on that spot even when the ball is gone. There you go. I don't think it's going to break to the right, though. Maybe a little bump to the right. It should. Theoretically.
Yeah, it should break to the left. There's the left. But it's not a fucking punch.
Punch screens.
Yeah, how are you? Doing well, how are you? Good, good.
Better tempo. Way better tempo.
Yeah.
Not so jabby. So one thing I would practice with this thing for sure, and it's, especially when you're using a training aid or straight lines, like sometimes I don't even putt to a hole.
Just putt.
Just putt, get used to it. Cause right, so like in the beginning, a lot of times, like, it's like being a track man, inside. Are we working on making putts today, right? Or are we making on the mechanics, working on the mechanics,
Right, working on mechanics.
100%. So that's close enough. For me, as I get over this, all right, I like this. What I would practice, what I would get all set up just like normal, and I'd find a hole if I hit it great. If not, I would start with my right hand. I just support it. And how can I just keep everything together? Okay. Because that's what I'm trying to wake up as my hand-eye coordination. And like if I'm going to watch it, is going to be purely out of the peripheral of my left eye. I'm trying to, because what I'm doing is if I'm working with this tool, eyesight over the lines, the aim point on my driver's over the line, right? And I'm just trying to get really smooth with just 1, 2.
Right, and that's where sometimes I guess I see my lead, my left wrist.
Yeah.
I've got it on there. I'll pull the putter through.
Right. So once you go through the right hand, I go left hand. But again, I support the wrist, right? Because I want to still feel connected, elbows and shoulders, a triangle connection, right?
Right.
And I'm just trying to support it so the club doesn't flop. How do I move it, right, without having excess motion? The hardest thing, I mean, that's what I had to learn is even with chipping, learn to do it. One-handed chips, one-handed putts, right? But learning to keep the arm stable and supportive without the wrist breaking or the toe chasing so much, like you're saying your issue, right? Because you'll get to hear and boom. Because when we're putting, it's innately we want to watch. And then this shit tends to happen or we cut across it, right? So for me, I'm kind of looking at it like, how can I just sit here and stay still? Like that's what those would be great for. Like I'd set those up every night and I have it in my office because I used to have the original Ian Poulter one, the green one back in the day. And I love that thing. I set up in my living room and I would just sit there, do 20 on each hand, then 40 together. I was not even putting, just can I not hit the rails?
Right.
Can I put it so close? And then all of a sudden, I drew a black line on my putting mat just to hit a straight line over and over and over again. And then you're on the course, all you're like, that's the line, that's the line. And now all of a sudden you just trust it. You don't have to think about it anymore.
Right.
But it's such a game changer when you can make putts with each hand separated and then twice as many together. You have so much control over the putt.
Right. Right. Stronger?
Yeah, I got just get a couple. You guys hit first.
Let's see what your shoulders are doing.
Oh.
So I would say scoot back a 1/4 inch, but then get on your toes. Yeah, like there you go. Let your right shoulder kind of suck down and in. Yeah, that'll help not go to the left so much. Better. So watch your innate takeaway. You're pushing the cup putter out this way a little bit, which tells me one of two things. You're either too jammed up here and you got to push it out. So that's why, like, hey, I don't mind people being close, but the more thing is being on top of it. If you're going to be close and your path is pushing out, you're going to pull left, right? So what I would say is create a little bit more room for it to hang and then just get on your toes more, right? So that way you have more depth. That's a pretty good line, but you are pulling a little bit. Yep. Much better. Much better.
Then I guess the other thing, keep fucking around trying to feel what is comfortable or what is a staple putting grip.
That's why my grip looks the way it does, is because I've done so many independent hand drillings.
Yeah.
Like that, my lead hand was my worst hand. I trained it so much in the golf academy, it became my stronger hand. You know, that's why I would sit there and go, figure out how you like to hit it in both hands, one at a time, right? Because you might be right hand more dominant. Your left hand may be the weaker one. So if your left hand's the weaker one, it should be the higher hand, right? If your right hand is a dominant one, it should be the lower hand, right? And vice versa.
Oh, so the lower hand should be lower.
If
I mean, the dominant.
yeah, I mean, in my theory, right? Because
yeah, right.
you're trying to pull it through more or get down that line a little bit. That was a good putt. The backswing is much better. There you go.
That felt a lot better, I guess.
Hello. I don't know why I have a car key in my pocket, but I do. Yep, it's hitting down on a little bit. Yeah, so I'd go 3 right, 3 left, 6 together, putt a couple without the machine, and then kind of repeat it. Right, I would do it with the machine, to be honest, on the left and right hands, but whatever works best. Well, again, you're just trying to gain control of the putter head, right? How can I hold the putter without squeezing the putter and breaking down my wrist? Yep. Now, the goal when you do that last one, try not to release the wrist.
Okay.
Keep it driving to the target, right? If it's one unit, you're trying to have excess motion there. Have you seen Tiger's little video on putting where he talks about it's kind of like a hammer hitting a nail and it just decells? Like once you pop it, it kind of because you're kind of lifting up long. I do it too. Don't worry, I get it. But I would say kind of let it pop it and then just decel a little more through after the hit. Try not to have such a long follow through. A lot straighter, right? You know, I ton again 30 footers. I understand it, right? You're gonna get out here, but it's you. You know, I say a lot of the people, especially some of the guys we play with, have these really high left arm yank finishes,
Yes.
and that's why they hit the ball when they have. When you miss that putting, you really have a deficiency. Like how often should you really miss the putter? I mean, you get,
shouldn't.
you know, I mean, it's the smallest swing in the bag, right? So having said that, it's like, okay, I would say more people tend to go up too high too quickly and hit halfway up the ball, and they can't figure out why. But every time you see them finish, they're like this in their finishes.
Right.
Tons of people do that, right? Versus just staying down and through it, popping, holding 1/1002. I try to feel like my putter always stays at the level of my shoes. I don't want it to come up by my shin or something, you know.
Same. I guess I watched this little drill the other night. So even with your iron swing,
Yeah.
your iron goes 1 foot out. Okay, down, lead down.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You're right.
That's exactly what
down.
God, what's his name? Who's that tall, skinny guy who's all over the YouTubes? Horvath, Grant.
Oh,
They're
great,
talking
yeah.
about we want to go that direction and shove it. Like, I get it, yeah, 100%. Because the driver swing is not the same as the iron swing, right?
Oh yeah, we're up. All right. That's way inside.
Well, you're gonna figure out real quickly which one's your crap hand, right?
Yeah, lead hand. There, I just did what we said not to do.
Well, but yeah, how comfortable is that? It's very awkward, isn't it?
Beyond.
All right. So how can you get it to feel just like this, right?
Now we'll force a little fold inside.
Try again. Put this right here as your ball marker. So again, show me 3 left-handed. I know it's uncomfortable. Just put it right there. Yeah, these are mark. So what I always do is just like you're doing, get set up, get into your grip. Then whatever hand you're using, you just you remove the other one and support it. Up. Up. Let's try to stay super stable. Let's rock the triangle. That's a tick, tock, hold, look. So even right there, again, this is nitpicking.
Already
As
picking my head up.
100%. And then when you get here, your left wrist is creating loft,
Right.
right? I want it to keep on the same level, right? So you're gonna have to kind of feel more here. Yeah,
Okay.
there you go. Way different roll, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Felt it flip at the end there.
Very, very evident when you're moving, trying to feel that. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
did you catch that? Sure did. It was wide open. Fucking.
All right, now go 3 right, or just you did 3 right already, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go 2. Let's go 3 together. See if you can start feeling the variations. Better. Better tempo. Really good tempo. Little releasey through the ball. Kind of that little wrist hinge we're talking about. I want you to feel that left wrist flatter to your target through the line. Not bad. Good dispersion rate. Yes, how you remind me. Want a Claritin?
The wife is dying right now.
I have $10 in Claritin in my pocket.
She and the fucking baby. They've been like, oh my god, I just don't know how you guys can fucking sneeze 2,000 times in a day. I've never sneezed 2,000 times in my life. Go through a whole roll of toilet paper, 3 boxes of tissues.
Jesus.
Like, hot damn.
Better roll there. Good. Better. So another drill to kind of help with lead wrist. Wrist in general, from center here for a second, you'll see, is literally just, it's like you're using a prayer straight down to the putter head, right? And you're literally putting it in the middle of your hands and you're just trying to stay still, right? Without having to actually move the wrist. You're just trying to rock the shoulders. Just break that. Yeah. I haven't done this drill in probably 6 months. Woo. Thank you. Blow my nose real quick. Much straighter line. Almost. Much more consistent. Go. Let's try her again. Great putt. That was the right on line. Everything was right on line the entire time. Yeah, that's great. Perfect. Oh, that would have. I mean, I lipped out, but that was a good shot. Two out of three. There you go. Looking solid. You have a Sharpie in your bag. I know you do. Let me grab an alignment stick. We'll straight line putts.
I seen this other kid do the other day. I thought was pretty genius too. Was making easy. Took 2 alignment sticks.
Yeah.
Actually, I think he first took 3. Right. One made the straight line.
Yep.
Then put 2 alignment sticks right and left, just the width of the ball.
Yeah.
And then fucking got those 2 there.
Yep.
Put the tee on each side.
Yep.
And then fucking was just putting straight
All day.
line.
All day. I've done. I mean, that's kind of what the Ian Poulter thing was all about, because you can set the tees in there, and it would set them up for your pass. So once you got down, it had these automatic tees. You would click, 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 and it had a putting gate, a ball gate, a path gate, just gate after gate after gate. If you want to grab a couple tees, you're more than welcome to too. All right. Let's see if we can find a pretty straight-ish putt. Is that going to be more over here? Probably is. Is that?
Go to Home Depot and buy a chalk line, huh? Oh, we can just snap a line.
You can. That's pretty straight enough to me. All right. Let me see that pen. Oh, I got it in my pocket. It's in here somewhere. Oh.
There's a security ball for ladies, second office ball for ladies, third office Kelly, with the ball on Swanson.
Good enough. Right. So what I would do is I wouldn't even use the full length of it yet. I would start right about here. And what I'm just trying to do is see a straight line within 3 feet in front of me. And so what I do with these is I'll put my thumb in between
Oh, okay.
just so I have enough of my putter head to get through there. And then tighten as you go. All right. Anal retentive. My bad. There we go. All right. You're just trying to get real clean, and you don't even have to watch it. Like I would just be working on freeze, hold, here, repeat. So say you pushed it out a little bit.
Yeah.
That guy's got to go in a hair, right? That'll help you bring the club head inside a little bit more. See what I'm saying? You'll
Yeah,
learn
not
that.
fucking trying to pull it back is very different than fucking. Okay.
Mhm.
Just let the shoulders.
Right.
move.
And again, the broader our shoulders get, the more we like to sit out here, right? It's just comfortable. So we got, for me, like, that's why I like, you'll see me as I get more into gym lifting, you'll see my right foot get back because the only way I can get my shoulders clear, right?
Right.
I'm not built like a
right.
toothpick. We're both not, Justin Thomas's or freaking Grant
Justin
Horvaths.
Roses is
Yeah,
fucking
we're not 6 foot
foot
bean
tall
poles,
with
dude.
fucking
Yeah.
1 inch
I got 45 inches of shoulders in my way. So if I'm not paying attention, and especially
then yeah.
if you come out tight, right? What do? You lock out that trailing side. It's your dominant arm, so you have to kind of get used to relaxing it a bit, and letting it. That's why I suck that shoulder into the rib cage feel, or close it. That's it.
There you go. A lot smoother, huh?
Right. And it's just knowing, it's knowing your game. If you're pulling left,
Right.
I don't think you're shutting. I think it's your shoulder pushing your path out, right?
Yeah.
How much your club face moves a little bit excessively at the end, but it's not the most dominant factor. One of your more dominant factors I've seen over the last few months is your alignment was one of them.
Yeah.
And then your path became that because of your alignment, right?
Yeah.
So now you kind of see that's why this is what I would always train on. Because this is what really matters. If you can see this line in your mind, every putt is to something this far, right?
Yeah.
And now it's just a matter about speed.
You only need to hit fucking 9 inches.
Right? Now it's just the size of the backswing.
Yeah.
Every putt's a straight putt. Every putt has an alignment 6 to 3 feet in front of it, whatever your intermediate target range is. Now it's like, can you just match your speed? Match your speed, match your speed. Telling you. This is when people don't, and then let's get 2 more tees and we'll do a ball gate. grab about 3 or 4. Yeah, got your cheese in your pocket.
One.
All right, let's grab a couple more. We'll start kind of fucking with it a little bit, and I'll show you like path gates and stuff you can do to really help you stay dialed. Woo. Ah, I need to try this. Too high on the finish. Keep the head low. Ooh, I like that. Feel a little drop kicky, but I like it. Yeah. Cool. Then what I'll do is let's grab here. Let's take these for now. Yeah. Now what I'll do is I'll probably put it more here, to be honest. So now you really have that intermediate. So it's like whatever your, it's for me, it's whatever your intermediate target distance is. For me, I'm not gonna say it's perfect every single time. Like it's something in front of my ball, right? I don't care. It's something that I can identify from behind it and something I can see when I'm over it.
Okay.
So that way, when I look down the line, I don't have this, oh God, that line doesn't look right feeling, because I know that I looked at it from behind from 4 different directions. That's the spot I want to hit.
All right. So, yeah, be pretty close. Maybe even just tickle closer.
Yeah, I mean so the thing is when you do that with this drill,
Yeah.
you'll hit,
eye.
but you'll also hit it with your putter head.
Oh.
So like sometimes again, if you're and that for you having a high finish, sometimes that might be something you want to work on, right?
Right.
Put the ball in the impact line or the intermediate target gates a little closer, ball gates, so that way when you go through it, you got to slow down the deceleration after the ball, right?
Right.
So it's things to play with.
2 things with one.
100%.
Getting the brain to fucking
Yeah. Because like I said, this is the putting stroke.
Yeah.
It's all you need to really focus about. Once you can do this so confidently, you're gonna start draining putts once you get your speed dialed in.
That one tickled me. Yeah.
A little bit. Wasn't bad though.
Yeah. Just even taking that back, just that fucking little bit, I can already feel.
100%.
Sometimes, okay, I guess I've noticed if I'm nitpicking myself and really being aware,
Mhm.
you watch me with fucking, I know it. I'll come up like this
Mhm.
and I'll be open. Where's that lead one? Pushing
Yeah,
fucking
100%.
right
Yeah, and again,
already out.
you're a barrel-chested guy. Your shoulders are now gonna get into your way. Like,
When, okay, just step that back. That's
huge.
fucking dolphin hair, bro.
Dude, I'm telling you. Like, I don't care. Like, I really don't care a whole bunch about where my feet is as long as I know my path is good, right?
Right.
Because I have to get my shoulders moving. And if my right foot's forward and my right hip's forward, it will tend to block me out a little bit. So I have to take it back a quarter of an inch to let everything sink in.
Yeah.
We're not bean poles. Like these other kids have tiny arms and skinny builds.
Right.
They can just move around themselves. We don't have that.
No.
We have shit in our way, so we have to make sure we make the path right. There it is. I mean, in my mind, this is what I'd say. You should always have a line like that in your mind. Always. Like that's just what over the years I had this. Now I went out there on a magical conquest one day and I was watching the lines and all of a sudden I saw like I started seeing more of the Legend of Bagger Vance where at the end of the movie it just highlights the strip of the path. I start connecting dots from patches of grass and then I line it up to my intermediate. So now it's like, okay, I know what it wants to do. Can I start it on the line I've already seen and then just go? So now try it independently. Let's go 3 left, 3 right, or whatever variation you want to start. And what I'll do is start putting one in like this, and I give it a little outside with a little bit of angle. So that way it kind of forces that feel a little bit more on the inside. I'm going to give a little less angle on that. That could get you a little bit. Boom, shoot, perfect. So that tee's just kind of like a constant reminder of, okay, don't go that way. Good. That was a good putt. At the finish?
Into the back.
Okay. The left hand will do that. It's like not used to supporting the club like that. Yep. Good motion there. That putter had to stay low on that finish. Ping ball. Now the left one's gonna do that. It's just the left one, right? So then kind of you got this dialed in. Now what I would do is I'll go to 10, 15, 30 feet because I can now know and I now train, okay, I can train my eyes, train my hands. I now need to, because when you do this too much, your speed will you'll get a little too tight in the box of everything and your speed will get off. So let's go out this way. Give yourself a little breaker. So 1, 2, 3 and a foot. Right about to here. I left the tees. Right. And now you're just trying to feel, 10 feet.
Okay.
There you go. So you're seeing you're always, again, you're dressing to your straight line putt over here. You see it in your mind, but now it's just you got to get fluid back into the putting stroke. It's not so rigid, not so mechanical. It's now all about nice controlled speed. I would say you're probably almost going just left of my tripod.
Yeah, like okay, I see it.
Breaking there. Yeah, okay. So where through here are you lining up to? So as you're getting over the ball, you're just looking to there versus all the way down the road.
I'm really looking right.
Okay. Trust it and go for it, right?
Yeah.
The same thing with driving, the full swing. Like
Yeah.
that's the same crap. Like, why are you gonna look 300 yards down the road
Right,
for
you
a
can't
tee
beat
shot when you can just set up to right in front of you and just kind of follow your eyesight on that line?
Right, because even a gutter is a fucking eighth or a quarter of an inch, but on what pitch you want on 8 feet. 300 yards and you're an eighth off. That's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
10 miles.
If you get that process dialed in, it's the same thing across the board. Chipping, putting, I don't care, punch shots, you name it. Good launch, not enough speed to do it, right? Yeah, it's gonna be very hard to dye this putt in with the cheese graters going on, you know. When you make 10 footers for the next week, you're gonna have to drain them with about 6 inches of roll through the hole. Check your intermediate, make sure you're all lined up to that, and line yourself up to your putter and trust your stuff. It's not enough speed. But this is what happens when you've been in a short putt contained little gate drills. You're just not fluid.
Oh wow, this little 6-inch, 7-inch stroke is a
Yeah,
9-footer, not a 10.
100%.
9 inches.
Yeah, 100%. Same result.
Still keeps hitting it.
All right. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so
now
either A or B. A, if I'm going to continue to hit that soft, I need to go 1 inch left of that bump.
Yep.
Or I need to stroke through it just slightly.
So
because we should be aiming for what, 1 foot behind the hole, not.
I mean, so here's kind of what I would do is I would start in my mind. I'd put a tee right here.
That's what I'm aiming at.
Right. So it's not. That's what I'm. And I'm aiming at the cup always, center of the cup. But that in my mind is the speed I want. I want it to roll through the hole to that tee, on that line.
Yes. Okay.
Focus more on the hole. Kind of trust your training a little more. Look more at your target, free your mind so you're athletic. Trust your work. Better speed, but your putter was shut. I would go right at that golf ball. That's a straight line in my mind right there. I'm like, it's gonna break off of that ball all day, right? So I'd find my intermediate, line up straight to that. Alignment's a hair to the left right now. A little more to the right. Perfect right there. Look down the line. There you go.
Yeah. You guys, I played with you.
Great speed. So I'd say your shoulders are so right now, like if you're watching this way, your shoulders are a little open, putter's a little shut. Kind of close the shoulders to open the club face a little bit. So then we'll put. So what do you think? Right about here for your straight line?
Yeah.
Okay. You're a hair left. Close the shoulders a little bit. There you go. That's it. Yes. Just pulling a hair. Really kind of let that right shoulder drop in, because when you do that, it's going to open a little bit. Yeah, you're just pulling a hair to the left. That's better there. Okay. Pretty good. So I'd say the putt needs to be more here. That's much better. Money. Oh, that was close. See what I'm saying? It's just that little, like you said, tickle bit, right?
Yeah, because I read too what the credit card,
Mm-hmm.
the millimeter
Yeah.
on 10 foot will put you off an inch.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, and you're like, what? This much?
I'm telling you, well, I think that probably would have went in on flatter, faster, not bumpier greens. Great roll. Absolutely phenomenal. That was buttery.
Yeah, that felt way better.
Yeah, that looks really smooth. So what I've noticed from the beginning of the lesson to now is like you're not jabbing at it.
Right.
First like 5-6 putts, you were really jabbing at it in that thing. Now you found your line. You're just again working with a line, getting set up to a mirror, and just learning how to get set up square, faster, more habitual. Will definitely take the thinking out of it, right? Because that's one thing I think a lot of people suck at. Is like, are you getting over the ball and thinking about every damn thing every single time, or can you just go aim, point, shoot? That's what it is, right? And be within 90% of what square is, right?
Right. Stop overthinking and just.
Well, thinking, action. If you're over here thinking about your setup, you didn't train it enough behind the ball, right? Or
Right.
outside of the game at all.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yes.
Great roll. Great roll. See how it just kind of went right past the cup. Like to me, I'm especially on thicker punch greens, I'm putting through the hole. On downhill bent grass greens, I'm rolling it there. But on this type of stuff, like it's 10 feet and is it match play or stroke play? Am I going for the win no matter what? Is it a tie or is it a win? Or is if I have to get within 2 or 3 strokes for the win, I would love to drain it, but the speed's more important for the lag, right? Little shutty on that one, kind of pull. Good roll. So right off the bat when you do it well. And then okay, now you got all that done. Now it's like, okay, can I train a little bit more athleticism into it where you're like, all right, I got my line, I'm reading the break and everything, kind of double check your line, right? Then you just kind of set up to it. And it's more of kind of like putter to target line, set up, look to the hole, look down, and just go. Right? Being athletic like that, like 1,000, 1,000, no more than 5 slow counts, right? But getting stuck in like, okay, this got to be there, that's got to do this. Like, we got to train that to where it's aim, point, shoot.